You're back. Glad to see that you're finding our I Don't Need No Stinkin' Realtor series helpful. Today, in episode 3 of segment 4, we're about to embark on a journey through the intricate world of inspection contingencies and deadlines. Depending on the terms you negotiated in your offer, you'll hopefully have the opportunity to inspect your potential new home. It's like having a used car looked at by a trusted mechanic before driving it off the lot. With this contingency, the buyer has the right to conduct a professional home inspection to assess the condition of the property. If significant issues are uncovered during the inspection, the buyer may negotiate repairs with the seller or withdraw from the contract and receive their earnest money deposit back. Now, let's break down the different vital inspection components and pieces you may need to have on your radar. Home inspection deadline. This is your golden opportunity to bring in the pros and thoroughly examine the property. In the state of Rhode Island, you typically have 10 business days to complete all inspections. We'll outline the most common types below and negotiate any repairs unless otherwise specified in your P&S. Depending on the types of systems servicing the home, you may opt to have multiple inspections completed. If you intend to have the opportunity to negotiate any inspection findings, it is imperative that you hire a qualified, licensed home inspector to assess the condition of the home structure, systems such as HVAC, plumbing, and electrical, and overall safety. They'll identify any existing issues or potential concerns and recommend further investigation if necessary, providing you with a comprehensive report to guide your decision-making and negotiating process. We highly recommend hiring an inspector with ample experience and a solid reputation. Look for certifications and experience in residential property inspections. Attend the inspection if you can. It's an educational experience where you can learn about the inner workings of your future home, and don't hesitate to ask questions. After all, this is about your future home. Aside from a general home and mechanical inspection, you may also consider the following. Number 1, pest inspection. If you're using FHA or VA financing, your mortgage lender will require a specific form be completed by your inspector confirming that there are no wood-destroying insects found in the home. Think carpenter ants and termites. Pest inspections can also include rodents. These little creatures can cause big problems if left unchecked and focus on identifying any signs of current or past pest infestation. Additionally, it may assess environmental factors conducive to pests that should be remedied, such as moisture or debris around the property. Pest inspections are often underestimated. Don't make that mistake. They can reveal issues that aren't visible to the naked eye and might be overlooked during a standard home inspection. Vigilance pays off. Work with a licensed pest inspector who understands local pest issues and can recommend appropriate treatment or prevention measures. Number 2, well inspection. If your potential new property relies on a well for water supply, this inspection is crucial. A well inspection evaluates the well's integrity, water quality, and overall functionality. It may include testing for contaminants, assessing the well's depth and capacity, and checking the condition of components like pumps and pressure tanks. Well inspections vary depending on local regulations and property specifics. Consult with professionals familiar with well systems to ensure a thorough evaluation. Number 3, radon inspections. Testing for radon during a residential home inspection is crucial because radon is a colorless, odorless gas that can pose serious health risks with long-term exposure, including cancer, if present at elevated levels. Radon naturally seeps into homes from the ground, and high concentrations can accumulate, particularly in basements and lower levels. Since radon levels can vary widely from one property to another, a radon test provides invaluable information for home buyers, helping them make informed decisions and plan for any necessary mitigation. You can opt to check for radon in the air as well as water if the home is serviced by a well. Air mitigation systems are generally inexpensive to install, while water mitigation systems can be much more costly. Number 4 is a lead inspection. It's important to understand, especially here in the Northeast, that just about every home built prior to 1978 very likely has lead paint somewhere in the property unless it's been fully remodeled inside and out. If the home was built prior to 1978, many people choose not to spend their money on a lead inspection and instead assume it's present and take the necessary safety precautions suggested, such as addressing and encapsulating any peeling paint and so on. Exposure to lead can pose serious health risks, especially for young children and pregnant women, so it's important to be familiar with lead safety if you're considering an older home. And there you have it. an in-depth exploration of the most common inspection contingencies. While your P&S will typically list one deadline for all inspections to be completed, you can attempt to negotiate an extension if you need more time to get a specific inspection done. Remember, the date listed in your P&S is the date any and all of your negotiations should be completed by, not the date you need to submit requests to the seller by. If you need more time, you must send an extension request or release by the listed deadline, or you risk potentially having to purchase a property with bigger challenges than you bargained for, or losing your earnest money deposit, and you don't want to face either of those things. Clearly, you're finding this info useful, or you wouldn't still be listening, so do us a solid. Hit that button and share it with a friend. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Let's stay connected on this enlightening home buying journey. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll dissect home sale and seller suitable housing contingencies. See you next time.